Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox Edition. I am NitePHX. Today we're taking out the Excelsior. It's a Tier 5 British heavy tank. It is a premium tank. The map is Skorpion Pass. It is a standard battle. We are top tier in the game. And basically we're doing some crew training. We took our, I don't know, 5 or 6 crew skill that we had in our Tortoise and moved it into the Death Star, the FV215B183 when we got that. So we left the Tortoise without a crew. We did put one in there. We have Mentor and 6 Sense on it so far. And we're using some of those Crew XP 6-time boosts that Wargaming gave all of us. It really does help speed up the process. And I do get these urges to play the Tortoise on occasion, and it's like, well, you know, I don't have a crew in it. So the 6-time boosts seem to be a really good use of them in tanks that we've kept and want to continue to play, but have moved the crews on to the next tank. Alright, so here we've pushed up to the, let's call it the main ridge here. Saw T-34 did a auto-lock snapshot. We didn't, I don't know if I hit him or if it bounced or just missed him. I am up here by myself. Remember, we do have a tank destroyer, heavy, maybe another medium, still back behind me, so hopefully once these guys are lit up they can actually help out here. Alright, so a enemy T-67 pops up over the ridge, takes about 70 damage from me. I guess it'd be 70 hit points. Another T-67 comes up, puts a couple more shots into me. Looks like I bounced those. I mean, you think, okay, so he did 70 damage to me, big deal. Well, I've only got 670 damage to begin with. Alright, so that's their T-34, I believe it's the same one we were shooting at before, and at this point I guess we're going to sit here and trade shots. Now, I did switch to premium ammo there. You know, Tier 5 tanks, they're not all that tough to penetrate, but I've also got a Tier 5 gun, and the Excelsior, I believe, standard ammo has like 91 pen, and I'd say the Excelsior does seem to get tracked an awful lot. Of course, since I'm crew training here, I do not have repairs on here yet. So you can be rest assured, if you want to do a face-to-face shoot-off with me, that if I have premium ammo, I'm going to be using it. I want to say the Excelsior has okay armor. On paper, it's 114 millimeters on the front of the hull and 114 millimeters on the front of the turret. It really doesn't bounce very much. You know, back in the day, the Excelsior, it was a beast. Anymore, there's at least a dozen Tier 5 tanks you can shoot right through the front of this thing. And you do get a lot of people complaining about people using premium ammo all the time. And, well, I don't know how to really put it. I mean, let's blame it where it really lies, wargaming. I'm a heavy tank. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm a heavy tank. I got 91 millimeters of penetration. And then Wargaming decides, well, why don't we put something in the game called a KV220-2? How many games have you guys been in where the KV220-2 is the last one alive on your team and 100% health? Not exactly sure how I got off onto a rant about tanks here. I just paused the recording for like 2 minutes and had to stop and think, where am I going with this? Anyway, let's Skorpion Pass, beautiful map, I love it.
Friendly vehicle destroyed.
It's gorgeous to look at. It has all kinds of places to play. In my opinion, this is probably one of the least linear maps in the entire game, which for me makes it a lot more fun. At the same time, you can get shot from any direction. I mean, I'm kind of sitting here in the middle. We took care of that ridge, and I'm not exactly sure which way to go at this point. We got an M4 over here taking on a KV1. Thinking, okay, maybe I can give this guy a hand. 218 meters. I got premium shells loaded up, and we do still bounce. KV1 has a pretty tough turret. Second shot just plain old misses, and it turns out the M4 did not need my assistance anyway. So we're scanning the mini-map. At this point there was only one enemy tank lit up. I'm not sure if he just disappeared or if our team killed him, but he's no longer there. But he's back. Another KV-1. And again, anytime I see a KV-1, I do load premium shells. And by the time I get to the edge of this plateau here, I don't know if I'm going to be looking at his rear, his side, his front. Obviously at this point I do have his side. I probably could have used a regular shell to finish him off. Either way, we took him out of the game. Next thing we see up on the hill is a Churchill 3. And there's also a VK3001H up there. And we do get a shot into his side before he disappears. We take a blind shot, do a little bit more damage. He's obviously moved because our third shot gets nothing. Alright, so the enemy are down to the 2 tanks that we just saw up on that ridge and the 2 artillery. We just took 1 artillery out. So looking again at the mini-map, I can see that we have heavy tanks scattered throughout the map, which at this point is actually pretty good. Those 2 tanks that were up on the ridge there, no matter which way they go, they're probably going to end up getting detected. By thinking at this point, if I were them up on that ridge and down, 6 tanks, you're either going to go hide or you're going to go for our flag. I suppose you could stand on the ridge and try and fight as well. But seeing as I don't see them anymore, my assumption is they are heading towards our flag. So any moment here we will start moving in that direction. So you can see at this point I did switch back to standard ammo. Knowing that I only have 4 premium shells left and knowing that there's a Churchill 3 still in the game, if I run across a Churchill 3 first, I will obviously switch back to the premium ammo. If I come across that VK first, I will try and deal with him with the standard ammo. Either way, there's a real good chance I'm going to need premium ammo even in the side of a Churchill 3. At distance, I'm going to say. If I was up close and I knew I could aim the shot and it was going to go where I was aiming it, I'm going to say yes, I could pen the side of the Churchill 3. Alright, so our enemy does, or our team actually detects the enemy. I'm kind of right, they are heading in the direction of our flag. Whether their intention was to go down and try and cap the flag, I don't know. But we did pick the right direction. So there's the Churchill 3. Probably almost instinctively I switched back to premium ammo. Churchill 3 has 178 millimeters of frontal fire. Turret isn't worth crap, but trying to put something through the front of that thing is ridiculous. Alright, so we put 3 shots into his side, which leaves us with 1 premium shot left. The 3001H up there. Takes a shot at me, it misses. We put our first shot into him, that was a premium shell. The second shot bounced off him, which was a standard shell. We're out of premium. The third shot, which was a standard non-premium shell, did manage to penetrate. So we did manage to take out the last 2 vehicles of the game, ends up giving us 4 kills for the game. Although we did fire, I believe it was 20 premium shots, we did come out ahead on silver, not by much, but we did. 2900 XP, 1472 damage, 282 assist. We did block 400. So, and 1472 damage is over double my hit points, so again, that's not a bad game. You know, put this in first place. Our accuracy could have been a little bit better there. You know, we took 23 shots, 16 of them hit, only 13 of them penned. So with all that said and done, you know, it's still a pretty good British crew trainer. I do have the Cromwell Knight as well, but I'll be damned if I can hit anything while I'm moving. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and click the like button. Comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You will get notifications from YouTube when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.